Hey everyone, I just got to a friend's house. It's actually some private land that he lets me do some foraging on, which is really important because state parks and stuff like that, I can't really forage on and sell the food from or put it in meals that I then sell. So, if you're a landowner and you're interested in having me out to show you what's edible on your property and then maybe letting me pick some stuff, please get a hold of me. Send me a message or an email. I'd love to chat about that. But today we're going to be picking some sassafras, some autumn olives, which are invasive, so we're going to pick as many as possible, and some grape leaves for our domas at the St. James meal. Anyways, it's going to be great. Let's go. All right, guys. So we got some autumn olives or Elangus umbellata, I believe is how you say it. I'm really bad with botanical names if you guys haven't caught on. So, anyways, this is why they call them autumn olive because the leaves look like an olive leaf. You can see here. And they even kind of look like a little olive tree hanging out. But here's the fruits. Let me get in here to a nice little cluster. Yeah, there we go. Let it focus. And the fruits are kind of come in a variation of colors. I see dark reds to these light brown, yellowish fruits, and they're kind of tart, sweet when you get them late, but they're really great to use in the kitchen, and they're invasive, so it's highly recommended you use them in the kitchen. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick some. Hey, what a beautiful piece of property. I just saw some deer running over there in the field. I love these fields that are overgrown. They just kind of let them do their thing, maybe hack them down every once in a while, but it's not just like a hay field where there's no biodiversity. I love seeing all the different flora here in the Ozarks around. But anyways, I just picked a decent little amount of autumn olives. Let's move along. Ooh, little frog. Hello, little buddy. Hello. Oh, you're gorgeous. Ooh, some field thistle heads. We are going to pick these for medicine. I'm seeing tons of these old Monarda flower heads or bee balm. Some people call it bergamot. I don't know that there's a difference. I read different things, but good to know there's a good, healthy population of these out here. I could come along and pick some of these greens, but maybe I'll just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Oh, big patch of perilla mint. We'll go ahead and pick some of that because it's also really invasive. And here's our sassafras. Now, you're saying, but that's not a goose foot or duck foot shaped leaf. Well, the interesting thing about sassafras is the leaves have all these crazy variations. So, yeah, a lot of times they do have the goose foot, and there's some droops, the fruit. A lot of times they do have variations, but sometimes they're just plain old leaf, and that's okay. They're still fragrant. I love crushing them up and adding them to bread. I think they give a nice flavor. Um, but of course, most famously used in gumbo as a thickener. They call it fila. So, yeah, sassafras. Let's pick some. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today on a walk. I had to hop in the truck because it started raining on me while I was out there. But yeah, we got some good stuff. So let's take it back to the house and break it all down.